Let's get right to the game from last night. Fresno State at Minnesota. First ever meeting between these two on the football field. The Bulldogs looking to improve to 2-0 and in the process beat a Power 5 conference opponent for the first time since 2012. Golden Gophers with the ball first, and on the first play of the game, the Bulldogs defense steps up. Zach Onixted wants to pass Mike Bell right there for the breakup. Minnesota would punt. The Bulldogs would punt on their first possession, so the ball back to the Gophers, and they score. A 14-play drive that ends with Seth Green running it in from 1 yard out. 7-0 Minnesota. That would be the only touchdown for a while for either team. So it's Bulldogs ball now, second play of the possession. Marcus McMarion. He makes a mistake. He's on the run, and his throw across his body picked off by Terrell Smith at the Bulldogs 41. Minnesota would not, however, turn that into points. Second quarter, same score, 7-0 Minnesota. The Bulldogs take a shot downfield. McMarion sees Jameer Jordan, but he can't haul it in. Dogs will be forced to punt after a 9-play drive. Jordan had 4 catches in the game for 21 yards. Still in the second, Bulldogs again with the ball down 7-0. DeJounte O'Neal has it, and then he doesn't. He's fortunate the refs say the Gopher defender was out of bounds before he had full possession. Late second quarter, Minnesota adds to its 7-0 lead. Emmett Carpenter with a 53-yard field goal. It's 10-0 Minnesota at the half. Third quarter, still 10-0. Midway through, the Bulldogs defense with another big play. Jasad Haynes with the sack, loss of 6 yards. Later in the third, more Bulldog defense. Minnesota on its own 17-yard line. Onixted in trouble, throws to the right side for Tyler Johnson. It's caught, but he fumbles. Tank Kelly knocks it out. Patrick Bellany recovers. The offense would capitalize. 4 plays later, McMarion is going to fake a handoff and then find his tight end, Jared Rice, for a 1-yard touchdown. It's a 3-point game, 10-7. Fourth quarter now, Gophers would tack on another 50-yard field goal to make it 13-7. That makes Goldie, their mascot, very happy. But he wouldn't be happy after this. At the 8:20 mark of the fourth, the Bulldogs take the lead. McMarion to Keyshawn Johnson. This was the Bulldogs' longest play of the game, a 45-yard touchdown that makes it 14-13 Fresno State. Minnesota would come right back. Big third down conversion for the Gophers here. Onixted scrambles. In trouble. Finds his receiver Tyler Johnson. He needed 9. He got 13. That's a first down. Keeps the drive alive, and the drive ends in points. Seth Green with the keeper, 3 yards. And with a 2-point conversion, the Gophers go up 21-14. So now it's Bulldogs ball, 3.5 minutes to play, down a touchdown. 6th play of the drive, McMarion gets it to Jordan Mims, who scampers 25 yards to the Gophers' 17 before he's knocked out of bounds. Later on the drive, Bulldogs facing 4th and 3. They convert. They don't need a touchdown, they just need to keep the chains moving. McMarion to Justin Allen for 6 yards to the Minnesota 4-yard line. After a timeout, the Bulldogs go with a trick play on 1st and goal. Josh Hokett, the halfback pass, but it's intercepted in the end zone. And that's how the game ends. Minnesota kneels a couple of times and runs out the clock. And the Bulldogs lose 21-14. Fresno State only rushed for a total of 87 yards as a team. Minnesota controlled the clock. Time of possession favored the Golden Gophers by more than 13 game minutes. And the Gophers ran 71 offensive plays to the Bulldogs' 58. Keyshawn Johnson finished with 89 receiving yards to lead the Dogs. He's now in the top 10 all-time in Fresno State history in career yards. And he's now 6th on the Bulldogs' all-time catches list.
I think just missed opportunities. I think just on my part, I think I left a lot on the field that I could have taken advantage of a bit more, just being more true to my progressions and kind of just staying within myself and the offense. I mean, I think it gives us something to think about. I mean, it's good that we were able to face some adversity like that and see what our team was made of, and offense rallied back, and like you said, our defense kept us in it the whole game. We just shouldn't have been in that position in the first place, I don't think. I mean, we played a really good defense in Minnesota, but we definitely left a lot on the field.
It's real tough to lose a close game like that, but, you know, we got to try to put that behind us and get ready to move on for next week. We tried to stay positive the whole game after they scored their first time. You know, after we got that fumble, you know, we just wanted to keep that energy going. So, that, you know, that's always something great. But, you know, things ain't go that way.